wrong with that? That's because the spring in here, in this chamber, like this, is weak. And in here, this is our next project, you have, this is a valve outlet, the inlet valve, a spring, and the valve itself. And this is what goes here. This is here. It goes against this inlet valve. Now, to show you, here is a bad inlet valve. Here is a good inlet valve. Quite a difference. The valve in here is bad. So now, when you send away for the kit, you get the following things. You get the outlet or the exhaust valve, 2 lead gaskets, and an inlet valve. That kit usually runs about $35 for this. But you don't have to buy all of this. You can buy just the exhaust valve or an inlet valve. So once you take it apart, you can say, well, this is what I need. And how this goes together then is this gasket goes on here. It fits. It was a little loose. Like so. This is here. And the exhaust valve. The other gasket here. Now keep in mind that some of these don't need a second gasket. This model's one of them. I've never seen a second gasket, but they don't know which one you're using, so they send it to you. Now this, obviously, the brass side sits here. This brass side has to go here because there's a seat in here, the inlet valve, that has to keep it closed. So now, what holds this in, now this is not the proper nut, but it looks exactly, this is way too big. This ring nut screws in and holds it all together and keeps it sealed. You're not going to get this apart unless you have this tool. Without this tool, you're going to have a horrible time trying to get this apart. So let's show you how to do that. So now to take this apart, this tool runs anywhere from $30 to $50. It's 2 tools in one. There's this side, obviously, and this. This square is to take this nut out. Now this doesn't fit this because this is out of a sink, but it looks the same, but I didn't have one to show. This is going to unscrew this. Once you get that unscrewed, then this end is going to screw onto here, and they take it out. So now to do that, first of all, we want to make sure that the gun is not charged. And we take out screwdriver here. Yeah. We take out this screw. I don't suggest you drop these nuts, these screws. If you, these screws are $4.50 a piece, plus shipping, plus tax, possibly tax, and depends on what state you're in. And I don't know where, there's no way that should cost $4.50, but I can't find them anywhere else. I'm quite sure there's people out there who can say, well, oh, those only cost like 30 cents, and they're at Joe's Screw Shop. And we'll leave that one in. It's easier if you take this out. This is breech plug. This is the hammer spring. This is the hammer. This bolt, when you pull this bolt back, there's a bolt lug right here. That's a bolt lug right there. I have to show you a whole video to get this out is extremely easy. To put it back in is not easy, unless you make a little tool. So now, this is, you have this out. This tool, let's see if you can see in here. That's what's got to come out. This bolt you don't have to take out to get this out. Put this in. Then they want you to take this, unscrew it. There it is. Obviously, you can see quite a difference. Once that's out, you turn this over and screw this in. I just can't do that because I'm worried about cross-stripping those threads. To make another tool, so they want you to screw this in and then take a hammer or something and tap it out. I just can't do that. I bought the other tool, and once you buy one, if you have a lathe, and you look at this, you can make it. Screw it in, make sure it's lined up. You can tell if it screws in there good. Okay, work the wing nut. And this little puller, there it is, pulled it out. Unscrew that. Now, this